came up with a skidoo. When I picked up the skidoo from the repair shop because I had a muffler on an exhaust manifold problem. They patched it up for me. They fixed it. And we came up. Been about a half an hour. It's running fine. Only it was really smoking on the way up here. So I don't know if it was residue from the sealant that they put on the manifold there, whatever. But anyway, yeah. And Aya here was all excited, right, Aya? You love it up here, don't you? She came running after the skidoo, man. I thought that we were going to have an issue with her, you know, following me up here. But no, she stayed on the trail and she came all the way up. She did the whole 2 kilometers, you know, ran right behind me. And at some points, she'd dash in front of the sled, you know. And but overall, pretty good. We had a nice drive up. I was on the phone with one of my friends from the States, and he's been training his Brittany Spaniel, his bird dog, and it was real good company. Like I was with him for, I don't know, actually talking with him for over you know, 2 hours, about an hour and a half, and I didn't even realize how fast we got up here. The time just flew. Anyway, we're going to spend a few days, a couple of days at least, up in Camp BBC. I know Aya's going to love it. Right, girl? Oh, yeah. She loves it up here. I let her loose. She takes off, you know, comes back, you know, whatever. She doesn't go far. She just wanders around here. Although I have to be careful because last time I was up here, I saw a couple of coyotes up in the back there, and I wouldn't want her to run into them. But stay with me. And you know, if you can't be here with me, you can watch, and it's the next best thing, I think. So, stick around, guys. What's up, Aya? I get the radio going? What do you think? Don't go crazy now, don't go. Yes, I do listen to classical music when I come up here. Relaxing, man, relaxing. But when I get back home, I listen to old rock and roll. Show FM. Oh yeah, I've been doing so for many years. Another little thing about these little radios here, the free play, tough, very good radios. But you know when you don't have a scan button on it, what I do, I go back home. When I get back home, I go on the internet and I check out all the channels that are available in my area, and I write down the frequency. So when I come up here, you know, it's like a guide for me actually, and makes it so much easier, you know, looking and searching for channels. You know, especially when there's a lot of talk in between. You don't know what kind of music they play. So, I thought I'd let you guys in on that. while I have it on, I had one of my, actually one of our members who had purchased an anorak. Actually, I think he purchased two of them. He purchased a canvas and he purchased a wool. And he found it a little difficult putting it on, taking it off. So he asked me if I can do an instructional video on how to, you know, put on and take off these anoraks, because the truth is, yeah, they are a little, you know, it takes a little practice to take them off and put them on, but once you get used to it, it really is nothing. Since I have it on, I'll show you how to take it off. In the back of the neck, right at the center of the back of the neck over here, there's about a 2-inch piece of webbing where you just have to stick your finger through and pull up. Get this around your face, pull up, and once you're about halfway up, grab the rack with your other hand and just clinch it tight and pull it right off. And basically that's all it is to it. Yeah, if you're wearing underlayers, they're going to tend to come off with the rack, and if you're wearing the canvas over this and you're attempting to take off the canvas, 8 times out of 10 the canvas is going to come out and so come off, and you'll be pulling off your wool rack together with the canvas, and that's pretty normal. So all you need to do is, like, yeah, take them both off together, you know, the canvas and the wool, and then just separate them once you take them off. But you know, it's like these things, they're built like that. Yeah, it is a little difficult, but there's reasons why I didn't put zippers on them, is because, you know, it's an anorak. That's the way it is. If you look at the Inuits, the way they make their anoraks, which are made from caribou hides and what have you, there's no openings. I mean, there's no lacings at the neck even. They just come right up to about the chin line. There's a gauntlet there, and then they have the hoodie that comes over it. And basically that's it. They don't have any openings whatsoever. So I try to follow, or, you know, use the same design. And so far it's working perfectly. I mean, yeah, it is a little tricky putting it on, taking it off. But once you get it off, once you get it on, like, no air is going to come through that thing. If you had openings, you know, like, you would have had, you know, air coming in, and that's not what you want. You want to keep your body's core temperature regulated, and one way to do that is to leave all the air inside you, you know, and let your body's core temperature radiate within this garment. Now, getting back now, so let's try to put this thing on. Putting it on is a little easier. I mean, it really is easy. All you got to do is you slip your arms through first. Put your right arm, if you're a righty, on first. If you're a lefty, put your lefty on first. And then you just grab the rack from the bottom over here, flick it over your neck, over your head, and put it down. Pull it down until you're comfortable with it. And away you go. That's it. So I hope, you know, this sheds some light on, actually I can't remember the person's name and I truly apologize, but I'm not going to make an instructional video per se on how you put this on and take it off, because, you know, it's like anything else. It's a garment, it's like a sweater. It takes getting used to, but once you got used to it, that's it. So again, taking it off, you stick your thumb through the webbing in the back, pull it up a bit, bring the gauntlet over your face, pick it up, then grab it from back here and just pull. And that's it. And this is another reason why I tell you guys to take them a little larger. You want that room, especially if you're going to be layering a canvas over this woolly. You make sure you take that canvas 2 sizes up from your woolly, or else you're going to have issues. And I had a couple of returns because people didn't listen to me. They figured, well, you know, I'll take an extra large, for instance, in a woolly, and they went with a 2X on a canvas, where they should have gone with a 3X. Anyway, it's all good. Everybody's happy. I'm happy. We're out in the country, and we're having a good time here. Just relaxing and decompressing, guys. Catch you later, man. Gonna have lunch, are you? What do you think? Oh, she is tired. She had a run out this morning. She's exhausted, the poor thing. Check her out. You lazy little bitch, you. You got to run for your money today, didn't you? Oh my God. I think I'm going to join her in a few minutes after I have lunch. Lunch is ready, guys. Cheddar and jalapeno bagels toasted on the wood burning. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Some French Canadian pea soup. Oh yeah, buddy. I love this stuff. Well, lunch is served. You're probably wondering why I ate out of a pot. I don't like doing the dishes, man. I don't like doing dishes. I know it's gonna need a little bit of salt because my wife is very health conscious. You can't have salt here, you can't have salt there, and all her food is bland. Good, but bland. So we gotta add a little bit of salt, which is it's okay. It's all good, man. So yeah, French Canadian pea soup with ham bits, and smoked ham. Got a little bit. Got some soppressata over here. And cut her up like nice and thin. Yeah, we got a little multicultural lunch here. Got a little bit of Italian, got a little bit of French Canadian, got a little bit of Jewish, Yiddish, whatever you want to call it. And yeah. Well, I guess some of you guys are eyeballing this new BBC cap that I'm wearing with a leather patch. Well, they were supposed to be ready, but unfortunately, the person who was supposed to make the patches for me decided to cop out about a month and a half after we decided to do things together for no good reason. I asked him if my stuff was ready, and he goes, "Yeah, it's going in the mail on Wednesday." Monday morning I received my package, and what did he do? He sent everything back the way I sent it to him. No explanation. No, I'm sorry, Andy, couldn't do the job. He was supposed to be making these patches, these Boreal Bushcraft patches. I gave him the plates. Anyway, you know what? You live and learn every day. I'm not going to bash his name. Ain't worth talking about him. People like that, for me, zero. So spoke to my good friend Al out in the Maritimes, which I should have done to begin with, but when I asked him, he had taken about 2 weeks to respond, and I thought that he just wasn't interested. Unfortunately, he was away and he couldn't respond, so I gave this job for the patches to somebody else that I had dealt with in the past. Didn't work out the way I wanted. So waiting for Al to get back to me, and you'll see them pretty soon. And yeah, they're Australian style oilskin baseball caps. We put that 2.5-inch leather patch in front for BBC. Anyway, guys, bon appetit. Catch you guys a little later. Good stuff.